you and learning from the expertise of Rajat Kapoor ji. And to our students and faculty, this is a unique opportunity to experience the richness of Indian cultural heritage. Let us start and cherish the moment and soak in the knowledge and wisdom that will be shared with us today. SPIC MACAY's mission to educate, enrich, and empower young minds align perfectly with our institution's value. We believe that art and culture have the power to transform lives and foster a sense of community. Without further delay, I will request Sabyasachi to start the event. And first of all, I am again welcoming. Thank you. All the best. Namaste.
Thank you, ma'am. So now I will request our students to introduce about Speak Mackay and about the movie. So students from Sunbeam School.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, I am Dr. Sister Candidi Guna, Associate Professor of English, and I have already interacted with you. And right now, I'm in my class along with my students. Since the camera is kept facing towards the classroom, the entire class is over here, and they are very happy to be a part of this program. So I invite a few of the students to come and represent before they could share their ideas on the movie. So may I request a few students to come here quickly.
Thank you.
So these students are from the computer science engineering and they have watched the movie. Few of you represent. They are from the computer science engineering and then they'll be sharing their ideas about the movie. And we are very happy and delighted that SPIC MACAY has taken a vibrant step to introduce this movie, the making of Mahatma Gandhi, to as many schools and colleges as possible. And Andhra Loyola Institute of Engineering and Technology has taken a very dynamic and innovative step to, take this mission very seriously. And we have we have covered nearly 22 schools. And since it is a Dasra vacation, we cannot bring everyone on this online platform. But to represent from our institution, at least we have shown this movie to 2,000 plus students through through various ways. And our students will tell a few words about the movie.
A very good morning to one and all. I am Anjali. I am here and we saw the movie about Mahatma Gandhi. The movie is very nice. In that movie, we have saw about the struggles he faced in the South Africa, and when he came to India, he tried to change so many laws, and he want to abolish the skin color treatment. He want to abolish the racism.
Anybody else?
Thank you for giving.
So they are telling their views and ideas about abolishing the racism, and then how Gandhiji, stood so firm in that African land, and then how he was sticking to the heritage and culture of India, and all those aspects are voiced out very strongly by our students. And then other person also is ready. May I request one of the boys to come forward and speak a few things on the movie.
A very good morning to the one and all. My name is Lokesh. I am at Andhra Railway Institute. I watched the movie few days back. It is a very nice movie. It is the very so many things I have learned from the book. The life struggles of the Mahatma Gandhi. In that movie, we learned how to treat people uh, from backgrounds with the very respectful. I understand from the movie, we have to respect everyone, each and everyone. We can't show any partiality between any caste and humanities.
Yeah.
I learned so many things from that movie.
So hope you are able to listen to his voice. So he is trying to say that how our culture is having, how our Indian culture has that tradition, and how we are supposed to keep up the tradition, how we are supposed to follow the respect. And
Yes,
any
madam, we are very happy that your students are giving excellent feedback.
and
And
there are so many students. I can take the whole thing, and
namaste.
so there are
Namaste.
the entire class. Say namaste.
Very nice, very nice. Looking forward to join more hands with our other events also in future with you, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Our extension officer, Mr. Rajesh, also is over here. Actually, we went to each and every school, especially we are targeted government schools. And also,
Namaskar to Rajiv Shastri sir also.
and deaf and dumb school also, we showed the movie and they showed in the sign language. So
Okay.
we have taken,
Thank you.
Rajesh sir, please come forward. He is our extension officer.
Thank you
So
very
he
much,
is
sir.
such a part of this. And thank you to SPIC MACAY Club for giving us this golden chance. And we would like to collaborate with you for many more activities. And our college is always looking forward. So please give us the opportunities, and we are ever ready to promote the Indian heritage and culture to make our India and world a better place.
Excellent, excellent. We will have a separate meeting with you sometime with your Heritage Club and your staff.
Sure, sure. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Sabya.
so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you. So I'll just give a brief introduction about SPIC MACAY. SPIC MACAY is a society for the promotion of Indian classical music and culture amongst the youth. It's a nationwide voluntary movement founded in 1977 by Dr. Kiran Seth, who is a Padma Shri awardee and Professor Emeritus IIT Delhi. SPIC MACAY's intention is to enrich the quality of formal education by increasing awareness about different aspects of Indian heritage and inspiring the young minds to imbibe the values embedded in it. So, for this, the most accomplished artists of the country for classical, folk, theatre, painting, yoga, as well as various traditional arts, crafts are rendering their Nishkam Seva and also reaching out to thousands of schools. So the primary SPIC MACAY, the primary shoulders on which the SPIC MACAY runs are the volunteers. We are run nationwide by volunteers across the country, and we do 5,000 programs a year. So I'd like to welcome few students to start with the introduction.
We have to celebrate Gandhi Jayanti. But before that, let us introduce what is SPIC. SPIC, Society for the Promotion of Indian Classical Music and Culture, is a voluntary nationwide movement Founded in 1927 by Dr. State, President Emeritus at IIT was awarded the Padma for contribution in arts. Its intention is to enrich the quality of moral education by increasing awareness about different aspects of Indian heritage and inspiring young minds to imbibe the values embedded in it. For this, the most accomplished artists of the country developed brands of Indian classical music and dance, poetry, folk, theatre, traditional paintings, crafts, and law in colleges and schools. In 2011, SPIC MACAY was awarded Rajiv Gandhi Sadhana Award in recognition of contribution to youth development. All these programs are organized by thousands of volunteers, like students, housewives, teachers, retired professionals, young and old. This case celebrates Nishkan Seva, the spirit of volunteerism, of giving selflessly without expectation, a value that is intrinsic to our culture and important to nurture in today's world. Spirit Valley is an evolution of a cultural heritage, the identity of young people, a solid value-based education, and a witness of loving work. It's Spirit Valley stands on the shoulders of its own students. Together, work is the collective approach of reaching every child and enriching the quality of education, going beyond the barrier of techniques and knowledge. These movements are artists, institutions, quality, support. Like introduced next demonstration made to present Indian classical art forms in a comprehensive manner. It is really weird, which is exam to understand the basics of the classical art form. And generally with the misconstruction that classical art to understand. Join us this video.
Thank you. So may I now request to students to speak about the movie Making of the Mahatma. Yes, uh, yes, please. I think the mic can be unmute.
By Shyam Benegal is a popular newspaper for the application of Amazon. This explores this great advantages of the South Africa. 1893 to 1940, the book follows Gandhi's transformation from a young ambitious lawyer to a leader of the Indian community in South Africa. It highlights the struggle, repress, and the development of philosophy of non-violent resistance, Satyagraha. The making of Karma offers a unique perspective on Gandhi's life, highlighting his formative years in South Africa. The film showcases his growth to a leader and the development of philosophy inspiring audiences worldwide. The film won a National Award for Best Feature Film, National Award for Best Director for Shyam Benegal, National Film Award for Best Actor for Rajit Kapoor.
Thank you. So we will now begin. Would you like to speak about the director of the movie? Okay.
Shyam Benegal is a renowned Indian movie. No one is commonly working from cinema or movie which lines making. Born in December 14, 1924, in South India, Benegal's journey into filmmaking began with his father, a professional photographer who instilled in him a deep appreciation for the visual arts. His early influences were his parents, Peter role in shaping his creative sensibility. His breakthrough film was his debut feature film, Uncle, 1974, which marked the beginning of his successful career in parallel cinema. Benegal has received numerous accolades, including the Padma Shri, Padma Bhushan, and has also won 9 national film awards. Benegal's commitment to social responsibility has made him a legendary figure in Indian cinema. Some of his notable work include Shark, 1975, Manthan, 1976, Bhumika, 1977, and Well Done, Bhagwan, 1977. He also received National Film Award for Best Actor for film. For what you do the role of Mahatma Gandhi so well that it never distinguished over there. Thank you.
Now, we will begin the screening of the Making of the Mahatma movie. I would like to invite our technical team, Abhishek, to start the movie. Thank you so much. Thank you, Abhishek, our technical team, to have streamed the movie today. We'll now thank you, Abhishek from Uttarakhand, who is our technical member and handling the streaming. We will now start the interaction session. Please wait for a few minutes for artists to join. So, invite Sri Pankaj Malua, our former National Vice Chairperson, to address us on this occasion. पंकज सर, यू कैन अनम्यूट। मैंने आपको को होस्ट बना दिया। पंकज सर।
Hello, I'm audible.
हेलो।
Hello,
यस 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 यस
I'm
यस यस,
audible.
आवाज आ रही है। यस सर, यस सर।
Okay, thank you, Sabya.
आपका वीडियो
Thank
शायद नहीं आ रहा,
you.
वीडियो ऑन कर लीजिए।
Let me check. नहीं आ नहीं रहा है कि यार सत्य चलिए सजेस्ट क्या मेरी आवाज आ रही है बट वीडियो नहीं ऑन कर पा रहा हूँ मैं फोन से आई डोंट नो क्या इशू है
ओके ओके, सो
ठीक है क्या रजत जी ने ज्वाइन किया मैं उनको कॉल करूँ एक बार
हाँ अभी आई थिंक उन्होंने अभी ज्वाइन नहीं किया। मैं कॉल करूँ उनको?
हाँ एक बार मैं कर लेता हूँ है ना तो मीनवाइल तुम थोड़ी सी बात करो क्योंकि उनका आना जरूरी है तो मैं एक
जी
बार चेक कर लेता हूँ
जी। So I'll invite principal of Sunbeam School to kindly address and share a few words.
Good afternoon, Jai Hind, everyone. Sir, I'm very thankful to you for providing this opportunity to all the students. They have enjoyed a lot. And in fact, they have learned a lot. Because nowadays, whatever the mentality of student is, it's not about peace. So they have learned from this making of Mahatma screening that they should have this value to have a great nation ahead. And my two students, they are waiting for having the interactive session with Mr. Rajit Kapoor also. It was a very wonderful session. Thank you.
We welcome Rajit Kapoor जी उन्होंने ज्वाइन कर लिया है सभ्या मेरी बात सुन पा रहे हैं सभी लोग हेलो सभ्या
जी
मेरी
सर।
बात सुन पा रहे हैं सभी लोग
हाँ हाँ हाँ, आ रही है आवाज।
रजित सर ने ज्वाइन कर लिया तो एक बार आप सर वेलकम करवा दीजिए
वेलकम
जो
वेलकम
स्टूडेंट
सर।
है उनको बार से स्टार्ट आई वेलकम यू आप बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपने हमारा निवेदन स्वीकार किया और हमें ज्वाइन किया है मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा कि हमारे बहुत सारे स्कूल्स जो हैं एज ए होस्ट इंस्टीट्यूट बने और उन्होंने कई कई स्कूलों में फिल्म दिखाई है पर अभी और भी बहुत ज्यादा लोग ज्वाइन कर सकते थे लेकिन काफी स्कूल्स में एग्जाम्स हैं बट फिर भी हमारे साथ बहुत सारे इंस्टीट्यूशन ने हमें सपोर्ट किया और बहुत बहुत स्कूलों में हम फिल्म दिखा चुके हैं तो मैं देखता हूँ से शुरू करें अजित सर का फिर हम क्वेश्चन आंसर सेशन शुरू करें
जी जी, थैंक यू सर। सो आज हमारे साथ सर जस्ट वी आर हैप्पी टू शेयर दैट more than 50 schools joined, and they have also hosted, each school has hosted 10 other schools, and some of them are host schools which have hosted 10 to 20 schools. So across the country we had over 150 institutions to watch the movie, and now some of them will be asking the questions. So I would like to welcome, I would like to allow our next speaker, and we would like to invite uh, Uttam School of Girls to just welcome you and give your brief introduction to our audience.
Thank you, sir. The performing arts are a reflection of life itself, allowing us to explore our humility and connect with each other. Good afternoon, everyone. Today, we are privileged to have with us a luminary of Indian cinema and theatre, Mr. Rajit Kapoor. His name resonates with excellence, passion, and an unwavering commitment to the performing arts. Born in Amritsar, Punjab, Mr. Kapoor's journey began in the vibrant world of theatre, where he became a vital part of the acclaimed Shringari group in Delhi. As a proud alumnus of National School of Drama, Mr. Kapoor's talent flourished, leading him to portray one of the most revered figures, Bhagat Singh, in the television adaptation of Aga Hashar Kashmiri's Ghazal. This iconic role showcased his versatility and garnered widespread acclaim. In the making of the Mahatma, Mr. Kapoor embodied the spirit of Mahatma Gandhi, earning the prestigious National Film Award for Best Actor. This biographical film, directed by Shyam Benegal, explores the early years of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi as he transitions from a young lawyer in South Africa to a leader in the Indian independence movement. Set against the socio-political climate of the early 20th century, the film depicts Gandhi's struggles with identity, race, injustice, particularly during his experiences in South Africa. Mr. Kapoor's ability to seamlessly transition between mainstream and parallel cinema has established him as a true artist. Beyond acting, he has directed and produced numerous plays, enriching the world of theatre and inspiring countless aspiring actors. His unwavering dedication to the craft and contributions of arts are commendable. As we gather here today, we are truly honored to have you with us, sir. We invite you to share your insights and experiences from your remarkable journey in the performing arts. Your words will surely inspire us all.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So I think we will now ask our questions. So I think रजित सर आपका वीडियो आई थिंक ऑन कर लीजिए सर so students can interact.
ये तो मेरी तरफ से तो 1 मिनट ये देखिए ऑन है.
हाँ हाँ अभी ऑन.
1 sec, I'll just frame this. Yeah.
फिर से हाँ अब ठीक है.
ये बेटर है.
जी. So, sir, we are delighted to have your presence today on this August occasion, and we are celebrating Gandhiji's 150th birthday, and we had a very good turn up today where we physically hosted the movie in 50 host institutions who in turn invited all the neighborhood schools also. So after that some of our हमारे साथ हमारे वाइस चेयरपर्सन भी जुड़े हैं सुमन डूंगा जी फ्रॉम दिल्ली. So
Hello.
Suman ji, would you like to say something? Yes, please unmute.
Rajat sir, namaste.
Namaste. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Thank you very much for supporting our movement, and it was so enriching for all the youth who has watched the Gandhi movie. Everybody so inspiring with your great acting, and I must salute you for that, sir. Thank you very much once again, and please give your valuable question answer session with the students. We speak
जी जरूर.
always thankful to you for and they will be a great admirers of yours now, new generations.
Definitely, I'm ready for the questions, so we can
All
start.
the best, sir. All the best.
Thank you. So we will invite from Uttam School for Girls. Please ask your question. If you have any questions, please go ahead.
Sir, I wanted to ask, since you were portraying the role of Mahatma Gandhi in the film, what are certain books or something that you reference while you're preparing for the roles? Since it is a very challenging one.
My only reference, my dear, was a book called My Experiments with Truth. तो जो डायरेक्टर साहब है श्याम बेनेगल, उन्होंने मुझे ये किताब दी थी for my preparation, and he said, "This is what I want." And this book tells us about the struggles that Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi faced during those 20 years in South Africa. तो उनके जो उनका जो अंतर्द्वंद था, जो मनमुटाव था, what made him change his way of life, what made him change his perspective towards things as he went through those experiences in South Africa. So the book tells us a lot about his mental state of mind, and that is what the director wanted. तो वही किताब मेरी रिसर्च बन गई.
Thank you, sir.
लेकिन एक चीज आपको बता दूं, आपने जो इंट्रोडक्शन दी थी, थैंक यू सो मच, लेकिन आई हैव नेवर डन भगत सिंह एंड आई हैव नेवर बीन टू नेशनल स्कूल ऑफ ड्रामा. So somewhere I think you've got your facts mixed up with somebody else.
I apologize, sir.
Never mind. Okay, let's move. Let's use this time for questions.
Thank you. So Uttam School, any other question? Okay.
Come forward.
So, what was your favorite scene from the movie that you loved filming?
My favorite scene, actually, it's not any one scene. I think there are 2-3 scenes that were my favorite in the film. One, of course, was, towards the end when I'm actually cutting my hair, which I was actually doing when we were shooting, and I didn't know what I was going to look like after that, and then I had to go and quickly shave my hair. और एक और सीन था जो मेरे लिए बहुत मायने रखता है. उसी सीन के बाद, after I've cut my hair, I took some time to change, shave my head, और फिर मैं वापस आके बैठ गया. You'll see the bhajan playing as the camera is moving, and we see him sitting down in a different attire of, the white mundu and a kind of a half kurta type of thing. सफेद पोशाक में वो बैठे, आंखें बंद है और भजन प्ले कर रहा है. मेरे लिए वो एक मैजिकल मोमेंट था, बिकॉज जब मैं मेकअप रूम से चेंज करके आया था तो एकदम सन्नाटा सा छा गया था. एंड नोबडी स्पोक अ वर्ड. मैं चुप करके अपनी जगह में बैठ गया. द भजन बिगैन टू प्ले एंड there were actually tears rolling down my cheeks. I don't know क्या हुआ. इसका कोई मतलब एक्सप्लेनेशन नहीं है. लेकिन रात को जब हम खाना खा रहे थे तो जो क्रू था उन्होंने कहा शायद एक ही एक्सप्लेनेशन है कि वो जो 1-आध मिनट की जो आपकी चाल थी और आप आके वहां बैठे और जो भजन शुरू हुआ, उन पलों में हो सकता है कि महात्मा आपके अंदर समा गए. And therefore that remains a very almost a magical moment for me.
Thank you, sir. That was really nice.
Yes, any other questions? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Any other questions?
Yes, sir. Sir, good afternoon and Jai Hind, sir. This is Vabhavi Rai from Sunbeam School, Gazipur.
Yes.
Sir, as a student, I'm constantly seeking new horizons to explore, connections to forge, and stories to hear. So, sir, kindly share any tale when you felt that your personality is getting inspired by your character.
With reference to making of Mahatma, yes, I would say that it did have an influence on me and my personality. कि I became more determined. जो एक दृढ़ विश्वास होता है वो मेरा बढ़ गया चीजों में. My belief in naturopathy became stronger. So somewhere directly and indirectly, the experience of playing Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi had this effect on me and my personality.
Thank you so much, sir.
Okay. Okay, next. So we will invite Ocean.
So,
Yes, go ahead.
so what is one Gandhian philosophy that is with you till this day and will guide you further in
Which
your
is what?
career? What is one
One,
Gandhian philosophy? Something that
I,
you've
I,
learned from Mr. Gandhi that will stay with you forever.
I think the two I've just mentioned, one is a certain grit and determination, because, and he believed that, you practice what you preach, and that's not easy. And I try to do that. And therefore, when you practice what you preach and when you are trying to be as honest as you can, you also have to bear the brickbats. And I am facing those. So I am trying to be, even in my day-to-day existence, as honest as I can be. I try to practice what I preach. As I said, it's not easy.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. So next question, Ocean. Please unmute.
Namaskar, sir. Sir, I wanted to ask a question that how important is self-reflection in a journey towards becoming a leader?
I think it is important, although if I'm going to relate everything to the making of the Mahatma, because that's why we are here. And I think it's very apparent and very clear that these 20 years that Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi struggled in South Africa were very important for his own self-realization. It's only going through the experiences that he went through, fighting for, causes for the labor, fighting against the injustices that they were facing, that made him change his mind. And then he took this decision to come to India to continue his struggle, because he said कि मेरी जरूरत अब South Africa में नहीं, I think my country needs. So when we look back on that, for me, and I think what is also very clear in the book, My Experiments with Truth, his process of self-realization actually took place there in South Africa. And that's what this film is also all about. It's about self-realization.
Thank you so much, sir, for your valuable time and answer.
Thank you, sir. So next question from Shivaji College, Delhi. Yes, you can unmute.
Good afternoon, sir. We are the students of Rajit College, and I would like to ask you, in the making of Mahatma, you played such an iconic role of Mahatma Gandhi. The film emphasizes on the transformation of Gandhiji from an ordinary man to a global icon of non-violence. After playing such a iconic character as an actor, what aspect of his character development did you find most challenging to convey to the audience?
Sorry, could you repeat the last part? What the last part of your question?
As an actor, what aspect of his character development did you find most challenging to convey to the audience?
I think there is no one thing in this, my dear. There are so many things involved in his internal struggle that are there in the film. So I don't think it's just one thing about, talking about non-violence, whether it's to do with, you know, naturopathy. As you see in the film, he refused to give his son medicine. He was using the mud pack. जब उसके बेटे को 104 बुखार हो गया था. About fighting for causes where there is injustice. So there are so many aspects that come into it. Practice what you preach. He would practice always on his family, on his wife, on his children, and then only take things forward. Whether it was to keep his surroundings clean, or whether it was fighting for the downtrodden. So there are all these things that come into play. I don't think there is just one thing. हाँ, ये ठीक है कि हर कोई जो ये फिल्म देखता है या समझता है, आप एक अलग पहलू अपने पास रखते हैं और उसको शायद अपनाने की कोशिश करें. तो हर एक के लिए it depends. Different things would appeal to you from the film, but for me it was not one thing. There are so many things which we have just mentioned. So I would not like to stress on any one point. I would like to ask you, what is it that appealed to you, and what is it that you as a youngster will take back and reflect upon and try to identify it and incorporate it in your life? ये सवाल मैं आपसे करना चाहूँगा.
Sir,
आपको क्या लगता है?
Sir, Gandhi ji was so selfless. He just sold the jewelry of his wife and also the jewelry for his daughter-in-laws to serve for the nation and do the things there. That was like very very influential for me. His selfless.
So, and it's not easy, when your wife is saying कि मुझे गहने रखने दो मेरी बहू के लिए, आप कहते हो बेच दो मैं, मुझे पैसों की जरूरत है, and I'll use it for others. It's not something very easy to do. So one can criticize it and one can say, but that's wrong, What about your own family? But this is what the man was. He would first experiment on himself and then apply the experiment to others.
So much, sir.
Yes, thank you. Yes, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I have another question, sir. So many of the issues Gandhiji fought for in South Africa, like racial discrimination, injustice, all of this. Am I audible?
Yes, yes.
You are audible, please.
Thank you, sir. So many of these issues which he fought for in South Africa, they are still prevalent, like till date. So I just wanted to ask you, in the film, we can see that there is a significant change in Gandhiji's beliefs. So how did you approach such a portraying of such a gradual transformation from a lawyer to a revolutionary thinker? How did you do that?
I think the answer lies in my research, which was with the book, My Experiments with Truth, which I've mentioned before. And I had the support of my director who guided me through his internal struggle and turmoil. So it is understanding that, and now it's an actor's job to execute. So, that is something, I can't really describe in point form, because it's not something that is a technical thing. It's something that we as actors allow ourselves to imbibe as much as we can organically with the help of the script and the director.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. So next, we will invite Tiny Tot School, Ayodhya, to ask their questions, and requesting all to switch on their videos. Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir. I'd like to ask a question. Am I audible?
No, we'll invite Tiny Tot School from Ayodhya. Please ask your question. Unmute. Yeah, please unmute.
First of all, good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
we are very delighted to have this opportunity to ask this question to you. Your acting in the movie was very marvelous, and you did a very great acting. We are very overwhelmed by seeing you in this place. So, sir, my first question is that in the movie there was a dialogue. You said that कि हमें attachment से दूर रहना चाहिए. तो सर मेरा ये क्वेश्चन था कि क्या आपने उसके लिए पूरी भागवत गीता पढ़ी थी या फिर वो एक छोटा सा सीक्वेंस ही था जो आपने बोला था उसके लिए? अगर आपने पूरी भागवत गीता पढ़ी तो एज अ स्टूडेंट आई वांट टू नो कि ऐसे क्या क्या उसमें से सीख हो सकती है जो आप मुझे बता सकते हैं?
नहीं, मैं अटैचमेंट से दूर नहीं हूँ, वो सिर्फ डायलॉग थे। तो मैं तो अभिनेता हूँ, एक्टर हूँ, राइट? ये उन्होंने किया था, ये वो कर पाए थे, मैं उस हद तक शायद मुश्किल है मेरे लिए। So that is only part of the character that I'm portraying, but मैं attachment से दूर नहीं हूँ।
Sir, I'm very grateful to have a virtual meeting with you. Myself, Avni Maurya from class 11th. We are from Tiny Tots School. Sir, we want to know that is the place where you shooted the movie was really South Africa?
जी हाँ, पूरी फिल्म की जो शूटिंग थी वो साउथ अफ्रीका में हुई थी, ज्यादातर जोहानिसबर्ग के इर्द गिर्द। फिर हम डरबन भी गए थे, काफी सीक्वेंसेस जो फिनिक्स सेटलमेंट की है वो डरबन से थोड़ी दूर थी। We had 1 or 2 sequences in St. Petersburg. The train sequence was actually shot where it happened in that same station, you know. So the entire film over 2.5 months was shot in South Africa.
Is that movie, what was the impact you feel that now the people have in South Africa towards the Indians? What is the difference now?
I don't think I can answer that question, my dear. That we have to ask those who are living in South Africa. I don't think I can answer that, but I want to ask you the question. What impact did this movie have on you as a youngster? What is it that you will remember and you will take back with you when you go home or maybe after 5 years? Why is this film important? You tell me. Aap bataye.
I saw this movie today in my school, and it was really a great movie. It did a very great impact on us, and it told us like that there was a scene when Gandhiji was threw away from the train because of like his skin color, and he was, and the reaction of Gandhiji was not expected. Like he was so much patient in that scene. We can't do this as like now in this world. We youngsters don't have this much of patience that we don't react like that on that scene. If we were there on अगर हम गांधी जी की जगह पे होते तो शायद हम इतनी पेशेंस के साथ वहां पे बैठ के वो जैसे वो बुक पढ़ रहे थे और उन्होंने वो एक डायलॉग बोला वो हम ना कर पाते, हमारे लिए वो बहुत ज्यादा ट्रॉमेटिक हो जाता।
बिल्कुल सही है, बिकॉज हम आज के क्या कहते हैं, आजकल के दौर में हम बहुत एग्रेसिव होने लग गए और हमारी जो धैर्यशीलता है, जो पेशेंस है, वो कम होती जा रही है। सो वी हैव टू सी व्हाट वी कैन लर्न फ्रॉम दिस टू हेल्प अस इन आवर डे टू डे लाइफ। हमारी रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में हम क्या सीख सकते हैं, हमें वो सोचना चाहिए। Yeah. Okay.
Yes. Okay. Next question. Yes, Vanshika, you can ask.
Sir, we heartily welcome you to come Ayodhya anytime. Yes, sir. Yes. We very much welcome you to come to Ayodhya and visit our school. We will be very delighted to see you. Yes, sir.
Thank you. मैं जरूर कोशिश करूंगा आने की।
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Yes, Vanshika. अनम्यूट करिए। सॉरी, एक बार अनम्यूट कर लीजिए, 1 सेकेंड। वंशिका 1 सेकेंड, अनम्यूट बटन दबाओ। हाँ।
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
My name is Vanshika Ira, and I have a question.
हाँ जी।
What aspects of Gandhiji's life or personality surprised you during the filmmaking or of the making of the Mahatma?
Surprised me.
Yes,
Why?
sir.
Why would those details or the aspect of his life surprise me? Well, I would say कि मुझे तो बस इतना ही पता था कि उनको ट्रेन से धक्का मार के फेंक दिया गया था. I did not know anything about ये जो 20 साल उनके जो साउथ अफ्रीका में गुजरे. So for me, a lot of it was actually surprise, you know. बिकॉज हमें सिर्फ सिखाया गया था कि हाँ, जब वो साउथ अफ्रीका गए थे, वो नौकरी करने गए थे एज अ लॉयर, और बिकॉज ऑफ द कलर ऑफ हिज स्किन ही वाज पुश्ड फ्रॉम द ट्रेन. लेकिन बाकी जो सारी घटनाएं हैं जो हमने फिल्म में देखी, जो उनके साथ क्या क्या हुआ था साउथ अफ्रीका में, they were all a surprise for me. I did not know it until I read the script and the book.
Thank you so much, sir, for your answer. And sir, I watched your Razi and Mission Mangal movie, but in your acting was marvelous. I love your acting. Please, also we will meet soon.
Thank you. Okay, next question. So, uh, yes, should any other question from SGRR? Sri Guru Ram Rai University. Any other question? Once. Aarti ma'am. Aarti ma'am. Yes. So, any other questions from?
Hello, sir. Can I add?
Yes.
Sir, I am audible?
Yes, you are audible.
हाँ जी, आपकी आवाज आ रही है, पूछिए.
Okay, okay. Thanks a lot, sir, and SPIC MACAY for giving us such a great opportunity to meet our favorite Mahatma Gandhi. And हमने उनको स्क्रीन पे एज ए महात्मा गांधी के तौर पे देखा है, तो महात्मा गांधी के फिजिक में हम उन्हीं को इमेजिन कर सकते हैं. रजित कपूर सर ने इतना अच्छा परफॉर्मेंस किया है कि वो मूवी आज हमने परसों 2-3 दिन पहले बच्चों को दिखाई थी, लेकिन बच्चे उससे रियली इंस्पायर हुए हैं. और आज के विद इन करंट टाइम्स ऑफ एरा, दिस मूवी इज एब्सोल्युटली current positions and inspired to all kind of students and all kind of peoples, I can say.
Thank you ma'am. So, okay, next question, we can have Bhagwatullah. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, go ahead.
Good afternoon, sir. I am from Amity University, Rajasthan.
Yes, please go ahead.
सर, पहले मैं बोलना चाहती हूँ कि वो फिल्म एक बहुत बड़ी इंस्पिरेशन थी हम सबके लिए. स्टूडेंट ने हमें देखा तो हमें जो स्कूल में सिखाया गया था उससे हमने और ज्यादा सीखा है उस मूवी से. और मेरी ये क्वेश्चन है कि आपको महात्मा से अलावा कोई और रोल आपको लगता है कि आपको करना चाहिए था?
एक्चुअली इस फिल्म में मैं महात्मा गांधी का रोल नहीं करने वाला था. पहले जो एक क्रांतिकारी है, काचल्या करके कैरेक्टर है, मैं वो कर रहा था. तो बाद में मेकअप टेस्ट वगैरह हुए और उसके बाद मुझे डायरेक्टर श्याम बेनेगल का फोन आया और उन्होंने मुझे कहा कि नहीं, अभी ये जो मोहनदास करमचंद गांधी का जो लीड रोल है आप ही करेंगे. तो मैंने कभी सोचा भी नहीं था कि आई वुड बी डूइंग द रोल ऑफ महात्मा गांधी. एंड सिमिलरली मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि महात्मा गांधी के अलावा मुझे मौका मिलेगा पंडित नेहरू का रोल करने के लिए, which I have done in a web series called Rocket Boys. And then having played Modi ji as well in Uri. और currently मैं सरदार पटेल का रोल निभा रहा हूँ in a series for Doordarshan called The Game Changer, Sardar Patel. So ऊपर वाले की देन है that I have the opportunity and I will continue to search for such roles, and I hope I have the privilege and the honor to do them.
Yeah, sir, you would of course. आप बहुत बड़े इंस्पिरेशन हो हमारे लिए भी.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, sir, for answering our questions. So next question, Preeti Maurya, you want to ask?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
सर मैं SGRI यूनिवर्सिटी मास कॉम डिपार्टमेंट से हूँ.
जी.
मेरा क्वेश्चन ये है कि आपने जो महात्मा गांधी का जो रोल किया था उसको करने के लिए आपको किसी तरह की खोज करनी पड़ी या आपने खुद से किया था?
जहां तक रिसर्च का सवाल है, मैंने कहा था कि माय एक्सपेरिमेंट्स विद ट्रूथ जो किताब है उसको मुझे अपनानी थी. उसके अंदर जो उनके मन का जो कश्मकश था, जो अंतर्द्वंद था, वो मुझे अपनाना था. जहां तक फिजिकल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन का सवाल है, हाँ, तो जैसे मेरे जो कान है मुझे यूं करने पड़े थे पीछे गरम वैक्स लगाकर. ये जो क्लेफ्ट है इसको वैक्स से भरना पड़ा था. जो फिजिकल ट्रांसफॉर्मेशन है उसके बारे में मुझे थोड़ी खोज करनी पड़ी. मैंने देखा कि वो बहुत तेजी से चलते थे और इसमें मुझे कोई दिक्कत नहीं हुई कि मैं खुद भी जब चलता हूँ तो बहुत तेजी से चलता हूँ. इससे मेरे दोस्त कहते हैं कि मुझे चलना नहीं आता, मुझे भागना आता है. तो फिजिकल जहां तक मेकअप वगैरह की बात थी, वहां पे हमें एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करने पड़े. लेकिन ज्यादातर जो उनके अंदर जो जो चल रहा था, उनकी जो विचारधारा थी, उनकी जो सोच थी, जो इतनी पहेलियों को लेकर वो ध्यानमग्न रहते थे, या जो उनका इंटरनल जो स्ट्रगल था, उसको समझने के लिए मुझे वो किताब पढ़नी पड़ी और वो बहुत जरूरी थी. तो फुटेज वगैरह हम देखते थे कि वो किस तरह चलते थे, किस तरह जवाब देते थे. आवाज में भी अगर आप ध्यान रखें तो आई हैव यूज्ड द अपर रजिस्टर्स ऑफ माय वॉइस. मतलब उनकी आवाज थोड़ी सी पतली थी, इतनी तीखी नहीं थी. तो मैंने अपनी आवाज को थोड़ा सा बदलने की कोशिश की थी वहां इस फिल्म.
सर आपको हमने जब देखा था उस फिल्म में तो हम लोग बहुत मोटिवेट हुए थे. जब हमें कॉलेज में दिखाया गया था तो हमें वो मूवी बहुत अच्छी लगी, तो हम लोग सब साथ में थे, हम लोगों ने देखी, हमें बहुत पसंद आई सर आपकी मूवी. थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Sir,
Yes.
good afternoon, sir. I would like to ask.
So Bhavya is from Sunbeam School, Gazipur.
Ji.
So we got really fascinated by your performance in the Making of Mahatma movie. Your passion was unwavering to your role. Sir, we were so fascinated, sir.
Thank you. Any questions from your side?
Yes. Sir, I would like to ask you that what inspires you most to be the part of this movie and how was your journey with this wonderful film?
Sorry, can you just repeat that, please?
So I would like to ask you a question that what inspires you most to be a part of this film and how was your journey with this wonderful film?
What inspires me? Well, the man himself inspired me, and because I have a great regard and respect for the director, Mr. Shyam Benegal, तो जो भी वो मुझसे करवाते हैं मैंने आज तक कभी ना नहीं की. तो अगर वो मुझे बोलते कि आप पेड़ बन के खड़े रह जाओ तो आई वुड हैव डन दैट आल्सो. So in one sense, he, that is the director for me, is an inspiration. So he inspired me to do this. And regarding the journey, it's difficult to answer in one question because we have been talking about this for the last half an hour. There are so many aspects of this journey. Taking me through the book, the script, the fact that we were shooting in South Africa with a foreign crew, very few people from India other than, the director of photography, Mr. Ashok Mehta, Pia Benegal on costumes, and I had Pallavi Joshi with me and two other Indian actors, and our Ashwin, who came on the sound, but the rest of the crew was all from South Africa. So, एक किसी और के देश के क्रू के साथ काम करना, इकट्ठे काम करना is also a wonderful experience, and for me that entire 2.5 months of, if I may call that, my journey through making of the Mahatma has been extremely fulfilling and satisfying.
इंट्रोड्यूस करना अपने आप को.
Thank you so much.
Yes. They.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. My name is Shyam Benegal. I represent from the school, Delhi Public School, Jammu, in the Jammu and Kashmir territory. So that's Union territory. So I want to ask the question that what was your reaction when you got the role in this film? What was your first reaction? As there was also a very famous movie called Gandhi. So when you got the role, what was your reaction? And when the movie was finished, what was your reaction after that? So I wanted to ask that question. It really just interests me a lot.
Yeah, I was very surprised because I didn't think that I would be playing, the lead role of Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. I was very surprised and I was a bit scared as well because एक जिम्मेदारी थी मेरे कंधों पर. As you're saying, Richard Attenborough's Gandhi had already been made, and everyone said that's the most wonderful portrayal of Gandhi that they have seen. So I felt this huge burden on my shoulders, and I shared that with my director, and Shyam Babu said, just forget about all that. Do not think about what people would think, and Richard Attenborough's Gandhi and how to, let's not compare. We are making something different. So it took me the first 2-3 days of shoot just to get into that zone of what we were doing and our approach, that we were only focusing on the journey of his transformation. And I had to forget what this man had become a legend, a global icon. वो चीज मुझे अपने दिमाग से निकालनी थी. I had to treat him as somebody ordinary and not look upon him as somebody extraordinary, which he is for us today. So for me, it was to understand this ordinary man and what he was going through at that time. So it was a challenge. As I said, I had to obliterate all that we knew about him. And at the end of the day, it's difficult for me to say what I felt after the whole thing. Yes, of course, there was a sense of relief. But when it was immediately over, I never thought of anything else. That this for me was just another role, another job. It's only now when I look back, we shot this film in 1994. So this is 30 years ago. लेकिन आज जब मैं सोचता हूँ इसके बारे में कि ये हम कैसे कर गए, ये मैं कैसे कर गया, तो मुझे समझ नहीं आती कि ये क्या हो गया. But today I feel that I am absolutely blessed and honored that मुझे ऐसा मौका मिला, in my life to portray this man and his inner struggle.
Thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you so much, sir. So next question, RBS.
Good afternoon, sir. I am from Rajghat Peasant School, Varanasi. I am Ram from Rajghat Peasant School, Varanasi.
Yeah.
Sir, I have a question. Do you feel pressurized for portraying such a great man on screen?
Yes, my dear. It was pressure in the beginning, but धीरे धीरे with the help of my director, I began to get more relaxed. वो pressure जो था वो beginning में था. पहली 2-3 दिन की जो shooting थी, preparation में pressure था, कैसे करेंगे, किस तरह निभाएंगे. But वो धीरे धीरे शायद I don't know आसान होता गया, लेकिन धीरे धीरे शायद उसकी समझ आने लगी, if I may put it that way.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. So, next question. Yes, Aarti ji, you want to ask a question? Yes, so we will, yes. Shruti, yeah, please ask your question. Okay, so next, Uttam School, would you like to ask any question? Yes, Saksham, you have asked, okay. Okay, so next you can unmute yourself. Yes, Shruti, I have unmuted you. Those who want to ask can unmute.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon, sir.
Yes,
Sir,
please
my
go on.
question is, how do you think Mahatma Gandhi ideas and principles have been promoted in Bollywood film? And do you believe the influences the industrial approaches?
Sorry, I cannot hear what you're saying. Some issue with the sound.
Sir, sir, bolu?
Please go ahead. Yes.
Sir, how do you think Mahatma Gandhi ideas and principles have been promoted in Bollywood film? Do you have believe they have the influence in the industrial approaches?
साबिसा जी, मुझे आवाज इनकी क्लियरली
श्रुति
आ नहीं रही.
श्रुति, आप कैमरा ऑफ कर दीजिए. हम आप क्योंकि नेटवर्क वीक है, आप कैमरा ऑफ करके बोलिए तो हम आपकी बात सुन पाएंगे. श्रुति, यस.
ठीक है, तो आप मीनवाइल आप चैट में लिख दीजिए, तो विल टेक योर क्वेश्चन.
Hello.
Yes, you type your question in the chat box. Meanwhile, we'll take the next question. जी, दिशा भारती स्कूल से questions. Anybody? दिशा भारती स्कूल. Okay. प्रीति मौर्य.
Hello. Hello. So my question is, how do you think Mahatma Gandhi ideas
Okay, those who want to ask the question, just open your video. Dhruv, you have asked you have raised your hand. Please open your video. I'll unmute you. Yes, Preeti, you can unmute yourself. Please open your video and unmute yourself.
Hello. Sir, I am visible.
Yes, please ask.
So my name is Shruti. How do you think Mahatma Gandhi ideas and principles have been promoted in Bollywood films? And do you believe they influences in the industrial approaches?
No, but I don't see the relevance of this, how it has been promoted in Indian cinema at all, because That's a different kind of thing, no? Gandhian principles will not be promoted or in Indian cinema. That depends on what kind of film you are making, no, my dear. So I don't think this has any kind of connection with what we are discussing.
Okay. So, okay, Parul Mishra, ma'am, you wanted to ask some question?
Actually, hello, sir.
Yes.
Namaskar,
Yes.
sir. Sir, this is Professor Parul from Amity University, Rajasthan. My students are there. They will be asking question. Otherwise, I personally wanted to ask, who's that other character or another character you would like to act apart from Mahatma Gandhi? Can't see you, sir.
Well, 2 years ago, somebody asked me कि आपने गांधी किया है, नेहरू किया है, मोदी जी किया है, भुट्टो किया है, तो सरदार पटेल क्यों नहीं कर रहे? And इत्तेफाक की बात है that this year I am portraying the Iron Man, Sardar Patel. We have been working on it since almost 1 year now, and it is already on the air on Doordarshan every morning at 11:30. Already 25 episodes have been telecast, and we are halfway through. तो वो काम चल रहा है, and I never imagined कि मुझे ऐसा मौका मिलेगा that I would also
Otherwise,
be
I
allowed.
am of your Vyomkesh Bakshi. There was a serial, no? So
Yes.
we know you since that time, and still that image is there. So we really expect that you act more better character.
Thank you.
Yeah, Dhruv, you there? So you want to
Greetings,
ask any
sir.
question?
Yes,
Dhruv?
yes. Greetings, sir. Greetings, sir. It was like my opportunity to meet you online. So basically, I'm Dhruv from Amity University, Rajasthan, Jaipur. Sir, I just wanted to ask, like, did you feel any pressure from the audience or the critics to portray Gandhi in certain ways?
No. I don't get pressurized by critics and all, because by that time our job is done. It's the journey and the process when we are shooting or when we are preparing, which is most exciting and which can be full of pressure. But once it is done, then our job is over. फिर कहने वाले कहते रहेंगे, उसकी चिंता नहीं करनी मुझे, और ना ही मैं कभी करता हूँ.
Great. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you. So I think we have concluded all the questions from everyone. In case anyone is still remaining, please let us know.
Good afternoon, sir. I want to ask a question.
Yes, please open your video. Yes.
I'm Anamika from SGRI University, and my question is that what leaders can learn through Mahatma Gandhi's approach to leadership or public services?
There is so much to learn. आप मुझे बताइए, maybe you will be one of our leaders tomorrow. What do you learn and what have you learned? I think that's the most important thing. कि हम तो आज हैं, हम कल चले जाएंगे. कल ये देश आपको चलाना है. आप क्या सीखेंगे और आप उसे किस तरह अपनाएंगे और निभाएंगे? अहम सवाल ये है. आप मुझे बताइए.
तो फर्स्टली कि मैंने जो सीखा था वो अनटचेबिलिटी था, कि कहीं डिस्क्रिमिनेशन ना हो. जो महात्मा गांधी का रोल था, और मतलब मेन मेरे को यही समझ आया कि अनटचेबिलिटी ना हो. जैसे उन्होंने सबको इक्वली ट्रीट करा है, वैसे ही ट्रीट करे हम सबको.
छुआछूत जो है, जो अनटचेबिलिटी की बात जो आप कर रही है, वो आज भी है, आज भी है. So I hope and I pray that you and your team and your generation will be able to remove it tomorrow.
Yes, sir. We'll try it. Thank you.
So thank you. Thank you. From Sati Engineering College, Ravindra sir, any students from Sati Engineering College? Okay. Okay, so I think we have concluded all our questions now. So
Yes,
Any
it is
last?
very good session, and I think I request Pankaj ji to speak now. Pankaj ji?
नो नहीं, ऐसी बात नहीं है। जो यहाँ पर बोलने का था वो केवल रजित जी का था। मैं फिर से दोनों हाथ जोड़ के इनका धन्यवाद करता हूँ कि हमेशा हमारा निवेदन स्वीकारा जाता है। पर मैं आपसे ये बताना चाहूँगा रजित जी कि हम लोग इस बार जो हमने सोचा था उतना नहीं कर पाए। प्रयास हमेशा करते हैं, लेकिन इस वक्त स्कूल्स के, क्योंकि मेजर पार्टिसिपेंट्स हमारे स्कूल्स रहते हैं, तो ये दिन स्कूल का था। तो बट हमने सोचा है हम इसको
कोई बात नहीं।
तो एक्सटेंड कर
कोशिश,
वो
आप
आई नो।
कोशिश जारी है तो कोशिश जारी रहनी चाहिए बस।
जी जी, तो अगली बार से हम, इस बार हमने ये 1 वीक का प्लान किया था, तो अगली बार हम पूरा 1 मंथ करेंगे इसको। और मेरा
जी,
एश्योरेंस है कि बहुत सारे इंस्टीट्यूशंस को हम लेकर आएंगे। और हम ये चाहेंगे कि आप फिजिकली भी हमें थोड़ा सा समय दें, ताकि हम आमने सामने आपको महसूस कर सके और आपसे बात कर सके। इसी के
थैंक यू।
साथ में, चूंकि आपका बहुत कीमती समय है, हम समय ज़्यादा नहीं लेना चाहेंगे। थैंक यू ऑल द पार्टिसिपेंट्स, खास तौर पे हमारी टेक्निकल टीम और सभी स्कूल्स का। हमने सर, मैं आपको यहाँ बताना चाहूंगा कि हमने 3 तरह से यहाँ इंस्टीट्यूशन को सपोर्ट करने के लिए कहा था। कि जो एक इंस्टीट्यूशन है वो अगर 25 स्कूलों को मोटिवेट करता है फिल्म दिखाने के लिए, वो डायमंड इंस्टीट्यूशन होगा। जिन्होंने 15 को दिखाया वो सिल्वर होगा। एंड वी फाउंड मैनी मैनी डायमंड एंड मैनी सिल्वर, और सपोर्टिंग जो स्कूल्स थे, बड़ा एक अच्छा काम किया उन्होंने। और दूर दराज जाके, ऐसा नहीं कि केवल अपने गांव गांव में जाकर उन्होंने फिल्म को दिखाया है। उसकी
क्या
रिपोर्ट्स वो
बात।
हमें काफी भेज चुके हैं और आगे भेजेंगे भी। पर निश्चित रूप से एक बड़ा टारगेट रखते हैं हम लोग हमेशा। तो अगली बार प्रयास रहेगा कि हम ज्यादा से ज्यादा तक आपके माध्यम से गांधी जी का जो संदेश है वो हर 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 व्यक्ति तक, हर बच्चे तक पहुंचा पाए। थैंक यू सो मच। नमस्कार।
थैंक यू। थैंक यू।
Gee, thank you so much, and we also thank all our institutions who joined, and definitely all the schools who were be able to connect from various districts and countries of the India. We are thankful to you, and mainly the host institutions as well as the participating institutions. So with this, I think we can conclude our screening session today.
Right.
Thanks from our side. Suman ma'am, would you like to
Thank you
conclude?
very much. Thank you, Sabya. You have done so much hard work for arranging all this.
Thank you.
And I would like to add one more thing कि कल 2 अक्टूबर है और महात्मा गांधी जी का जन्म दिवस है, और इस पर हमारे फाउंडर प्रोफेसर किरण सेठ अपनी साइकिल यात्रा के बिल्कुल अंतिम पड़ाव पर है। कल उनकी साइकिल यात्रा खत्म होने जा रही है। आप सबको सुनाई दे रहा है ना प्लीज?
जी जी जी।
यस, तो हम उनको भी बहुत बधाई देते हैं कि 2 वर्ष के बाद उनकी 14,000 किलोमीटर की यात्रा कंक्लूड होने जा रही है। तो वो भी गांधी जी की पूरी जो थ्योरी है, उनकी जो सत्य, अहिंसा और सादगी का जीवन है, उसकी संदेश हम सबको दे रहे हैं। सो वी आर ऑल थैंकफुल टू रजत सर ऑल्सो, एंड किरण जी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। थैंक यू। बाय बाय।
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, sir.